Good afternoon, fellow residents. This week we will discuss reminders about our city regulation on lawn debris, erosion at the lakefront, and the recent posting of the Human Rights Ordinance at each of our public buildings, as well as some local business updates. So let's get started. With the somewhat warmer weather of this week compared to last, it's a great time to be reminded about one of our city's ordinances. It states that any leaves set out to be picked up must be placed on the curb or easement of your property and not in the streets. This helps when our plows make their way down our roads and helps in preventing flooding in our stormwater lines when snow and ice melt. So as you continue to clean up your yards before the end of the year, please remember this. I made my way to our lakefront last week and again was awestruck by the amount of heavy erosion that continue to take place. I am urging all residents to refrain from entering the area. There are many areas that could pose a risk to your safety and could be difficult for our emergency crews to reach. I find this matter very pressing and continue to work hard, hand in hand, with the National Parks, DNR, the Army Corps of Engineers, and the state legislators to begin enacting plans to preserve this wonderful asset to the city of Portage. If you recall, I made my way to Indianapolis this past summer to meet with state officials to start the process of securing funding for this area. The process is still ongoing. However, I am hopeful that this will be seen through to its end result of sand replenishment. Portage is unique in that we maintain this park, but it is owned by the National Park Service. This past week, I directed our department heads to display the city's Human Rights Ordinance in all of our city-owned buildings. Portage is a welcoming community and will be our continued reputation in the future. This ordinance has been in place for many years and should be the way the city treats all who call it home. In the years to come, as Portage evolves, the city will remain a safe haven for all. A local non-for-profit called One Portage will host their annual Thanksgiving dinner from 2 to 6 p.m. at Willow Creek Middle School on Thanksgiving Day. This is the 6th annual event, a great opportunity for those in need or who may not have family to spend Thanksgiving with, allowing for the residents of Portage to truly be more than neighbors to one another. Since March, our employees and you have accomplished many things. Over the next 5 weeks, we will review those together. First was to get Willow Creek Road paved, a project that had not seen any movement for several years. We also stopped design plans on North Willow Creek Road and finally got it out to bid. The project was redesigned several times and has been fully set in place for spring of 2020. We also put in place our Welcome to Portage Gateway Enhancement Program, welcoming residents back to Portage as well as newcomers. Renewed and revamped our sidewalk plan, connecting residents better than ever. I also learned of one of our local businesses who will be closing their doors in December. Moody Blooms, a local florist shop, has served the residents of Portage well for the past 13 years. The shop on McCool had been a key location for this business. The city of Portage is truly saddened to hear this news. Thank you for taking the time to watch again, and I'll see you next week. Take care.